Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kristen and this is Growing Zone 9B. Alright, so it's actually raining out here. I do not know why my elderly neighbor is cutting the grass right now because it's like sprinkling. It's been raining pretty hard, but we've got a break in the weather. I don't know if you guys can see, but down there at the dock, you can't even see our dock and the water line anymore because the water is actually up to the dock at this point. So it is what it is. The sweet potatoes, you can see, are absolutely out of control. They're coming out into the walkway. You can see they're just they're just running all down here from that bed over there. So the banana tree is doing really well. So I'm gonna make my way through this little jungle here. We got a package. So it was really awesome. I wanted to order the toilet paper plant, which I think is called a Blue Spur Flower. So I just want to get snake bit. So I'm trying to like step on these plants over here. But I wanted to get them in the ground because they just got, I ordered them yesterday actually, which surprised me. I ordered them yesterday afternoon and the buyer that I bought them from on Etsy shipped them to me today. So that's awesome. Props to them for hooking me up. But what I have to show y'all, oh, did y'all see my pumpkin and cat shirt for the celebration of October is what I say. We're not celebrating Halloween, we're celebrating some October stuff. Alright, so we have some kale right here. I don't know if it'll come up or what it'll do, but y'all look, I have some long beans. So I've got to pick these long beans and I want to get these other plants planted. So I am grateful for the long beans. They are all up in here, you can see, and I'm probably just going to end up pickling them. I've been sharing with my friends at work, but with the nice beautiful rain that we've been getting, we've got plenty. I also have up in the front, it happens like every year, I have black-eyed peas or a cowpea, and they just keep doing their own thing and keep showing up. I don't know who planted them, or I don't remember planting them personally, but nonetheless they are up there and I've got to go up front and actually pick those. So that's on my agenda of things to do today. I really wish my neighbor was not cutting the grass, so I apologize, but I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to end up pickling these. I may do a stir fry. There are so many. There's more down here. I love these long beans. I actually got these long beans from Seed Saver Exchange. Alright, so here's what we got so far, which is quite a bit. So let me go over here to see what we got over here. There's so many I can't even like hold them. Not a bad problem to have. All right. See, when they're like this and they're too like I would say, like you can see the waves in it, these are not going to be like edible to me. So right. So we have this huge, nice, beautiful handful. They're so good for pickling. That's why I like eating them, because I like to pickle them. Isn't that awesome? My tomatoes are coming in. Those are volunteer right there. I have nothing to do with those tomatoes. Like, they just showed up on their own. So, all right. So let's do this unboxing. I'm gonna set these green beans down. Oh gosh, there's more. I gotta kind of climb into this bed to actually get them. More. I also got loofah growing, so loofah's really important. You know, if you're in a survival type situation, you definitely want some loofah around, because, you know, that's one of the first things to go, is like hygiene. Is like, people just don't want to spend the money on hygiene. So to me, like washing your dishes, all that, that's important. So you can see there's a loofah hanging right here. I guarantee you, as soon as I quit this video, he'll quit cutting the grass. That's how it works. All right. So let's do this unboxing real quick before the rain kicks back in. Oh, that's cute. They gave me little directions. Super cute. I mean, they shipped this so fast to me. They're nice and warm, actually, from being out in the mailbox. Oh, they did a little tag. So there it is. You can see it. It is Blue Spur Flower TP plant, for toilet paper plant. I know people are probably like, why would you get a toilet paper plant? But honestly, like, I had to, like, I started thinking of like survival situations, and I was just like, listen. And they're putting in a pool next door. I can't. I just can't. But in a survival situation, you definitely want to have some toilet paper, and this is all natural. So, oh my gosh, they so hooked me up. Wow, I was not planning on planting this much. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When I ordered them, I'm pretty sure they only said like 4 to 6. So, yay, we've got 9. Oh my god, what am I gonna do with 9? I really need to put some actually up front so I can share with my friends and family, because there's no way I'm not gonna use 9. So, all right, so I'm gonna put one down, like, probably like right in here in the bed. Alright, so I just put 2 right here. We'll see if they take off. I'm gonna jump over here by my other sweet potato bed. I'm gonna put 1 over here. Like, look at this sweet potato bed. We're in such a jungle right now. Like, it's just like sweet potatoes everywhere. And I'm praying that I actually get sweet potatoes, because just because I have a bunch of vines does not mean that I'll necessarily get sweet potatoes. I was thinking about putting it over here, but now that I'm rethinking this a little bit. So I think I'm gonna actually put it up here in one of these beds. And then I'm just gonna plant the rest in buckets. I'm gonna share definitely 2 or 3 with my mom. I have a friend at work, Beth, I need to share with her. And then my other friend, of course, Carrie, she's gonna need one of these, you know. I don't know if she has a really small garden, so she is kind of more particular in what she's planting, but I think it's important that we have these. Lawnmower, ridiculous. All right, so I just want to jump in with you guys real quick. We are gonna do something in the kitchen today. I got some stuff that I need to get done. I always got people stopping in, stopping over, all this stuff. So So I'll join you guys here in the kitchen so you don't have to hear that crazy loud lawnmower. And plus, because it's been raining, so you guys can see, like, I don't know if you can see kind of right back there, there's another line of like clouds coming. And like I said, it's been raining, our lake is up, we really can't take on any more water. So, and look at how tall my papayas are getting in the sweet potato bed. So that's a blessing, because, you know, if something goes crazy, at least we'll have plenty of papaya. So, all right, so we're back in the house. Again, I apologize for the lawnmower and the construction. You know, it is what it is. All right, I wanted to show you guys the difference in those beans. So this is not a bean that I consider to be edible. Remember, I said it's kind of like, when you hold it up, it's kind of wrinkly, really fat, just kind of like not cute. Now this bean, even though it's like, look how long it is, it's longer than my arm. So they can definitely get long, but you see it's got a much different type of texture to it. See, this one looks kind of like it's gonna be woody, and this one is definitely edible. So like I said, these are super long beans, so this isn't just like your average bean. They're the Asian long beans is what I call them, so that's what we know them as around here. You all right, Tiffany? She's meandering through the house. I don't know what's going on. All right, so what I do is I just kind of take them in a circle like I do with my corn silks that y'all saw me do before. And I've just got a fairly large jar, and I just wrap them around and drop them in here. I'm gonna do the Korean pickle, which is like super sweet. The boys, my nephews, they love that. So, and these will last in the refrigerator for quite some time. So I'm not really too worried about as far as like, you know, them lasting or anything like that. And honestly, by the time Thanksgiving comes around, this will be on our Thanksgiving table. I sometimes make these as Christmas gifts. If I get enough, I go ahead and just pickle them and then give them out at Christmas time. So if, like I said, we'll see how much the abundance is. I have just been going out there and eating them raw. I'm definitely the girl that likes to eat raw green beans, and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's what these are kind of like. They do have a little bit of a different texture, but not bad. So, and it's okay if you want to not eat them like this. I definitely wrap several of them, but I also, if they break, that's fine too, because I mean, unless you want to eat an entire bean, which a lot of people kind of don't. Like, see, this one just broke, so I just break it off. And then you can just have little bean parts to just try it. They actually, and maybe that's what I'll start doing with some of these now that I've like wrapped some on the bottom. I'll just start breaking them up. And you can just drop them in straight. Like, you can do it however you want to do your like mixtures as far as that goes. These are really good on like salads. If you just want to top it on top of a salad, it makes for such deliciousness. See, now, like, this one's not breaking, so to me that's too rubbery, and we need to just move that one along and just save it for seed at this point. Yeah, I can tell this one is like too woody, is what I would say this one is as well. And you've really got to stand on top of these beans, because if you don't, that's what it'll end up happening, is you'll just get really like woody, like gross beans, and nobody wants to eat gross pickled beans. So a little bit younger is better to me. You don't have to get them long, like nice and kind of thin, like well, a thicker shoestring is what I would say. And hear that? It made that nice snap. I just realized that I had our air purifier just rolling in the background because I've had COVID. So I'm trying to keep the air circulating through the house like pure as I can. No, I'm just sitting here hollering at you guys instead. Like, yeah, I have been sick for a little minute with this COVID stuff. I shot a video on it, so go back, check that out. You know, I talked about some of the stuff that I've been doing through my healing journey, because the doctors didn't give me anything, which we talked about that. You know, that's definitely a possibility that if we get sick in the future that we're gonna have to fend for ourselves, and that is exactly what I'm doing. And you can hear I'm winded, and I haven't even done anything. That's the biggest thing, is I feel really tired with the asthma. I feel really winded. You know, keep up with all your other stuff, like to try to heal yourself. Like I talked about, you know, a lot of the oils in that video, but some of the stuff that I know I didn't mention was, you know, doing stuff like my fire cider. I mean, that's really important, and honestly, I kind of broke away from drinking that, and then I wound up with the COVID. So, not saying that that's why. I mean, I think COVID is just really popular. Like, it's just the thing to get sick with right now, unfortunately. So, you know, you got to do what you can to take care of yourself. Do the garlic honey. You know, just, you got to do these preventative measures. Be proactive instead of reactive. And, you know, if you get it, you get it, but maybe it won't be as hard on you if you're taking these proactive measures. So, I've been drinking a lot of beet juice, personally. Celery juice, beet juice, trying to do all that stuff. I don't think this jar is going to hold these. I don't know, maybe I'm going to try to fit them in, even if I have to break them smaller. I was going to shoot an apple pie video with you guys, but it seems like we're just breaking beans together. I still need to go up front too, even though it's been raining. I should show y'all this craziness. Like the black-eyed peas, or cow peas is what most people call them. They're just growing up in the front bushes. Like, I don't know if... I don't even know how it happened. I don't think I threw anything out there, but I must have, and just, or a bird took it up there. I think that's probably more likely what happened. And then it's just every year come back up there, and like the last few years, I have literally, I'm not even joking you, I've gotten hundreds of beans, black-eyed peas, off of that plant up front, which, hey, you know what? I love the volunteers. So if you want to just volunteer yourself, like those tomatoes out there, I'm like, you do you. I'm excited. Like, hopefully something will come up from it. I did also just order some Sweet 100s. I thought I had some, and then my friend Carrie was like, hey, can you, I want to borrow, you know, can I have some of your Sweet 100 seeds? And I was like, yeah. And I went to go find them, and I was like, I can't find my Sweet 100s. Like, what's up with that? So, all right, so that actually took this to the top of the jar. So that's a nice size jar, and that's like my second picking from that plant. I've been eating them and just, you know, cooking them fresh. But I'm gonna try to hang on to these for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So that's obviously coming up, and we celebrate Christmas here. So, and I also still have leftover bean pods. I'm gonna go ahead and let them dry, and then I will use their seeds next year. So, or next planting season when it's time to grow these. So, and I know there are still more pods out there, so I'm not gonna walk you guys through the process of the pickling. I will note the recipe down in the notes for you guys. Go back, and if you want to actually see that process, super simple, super easy, how to do the Korean pickled vegetables, but that's how I like them, and that's what I'm going to end up doing here. And so the healthier that we can be, and the more alert, you know, and aware of like all these funks that are going around, and just, you know, healing your body naturally, that's really what we got to do. So I could be a lot worse off. I know people at one of my jobs that have ended up in the hospital. They've been on antibiotics. They have literally been fighting this as long as I have, if not longer. So whatever strand we got is a really rough go round. And so, you know, thank God I have not had to use antibiotics or end up in the hospital at this point. So definitely encouraging each and every one of you to rest, take care of yourself, and I will go ahead and start making this. And I think that this will be it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys that I have some long beans out in the garden, And then if I shoot the apple pie video, I will obviously take you guys along and do that one with you guys. So, all right, until next time, love one another, be kind, and of course, I will see you guys in my next video.